Other of the Irish Italian heritage. Put your hands together for Lauren Caputo.
All right. Wow. It's the dress, right? It's the dress. Totally. 7 o'clock peeps. You guys are my peeps. Right? Comedy at 7, bed by 9:30. Keep going for Rob and yourselves for wanting to beat traffic. Yeah. I am Lauren Caputo. I am originally from New Jersey. Okay, so that's usually what I get. It's usually either deaf silence or one guy in the audience that claps because he's from New Jersey. You know what I mean? Usually I get people that look at me with a little bit of pity and terror in their eyes. And my town is so Italian, our major export, cholesterol. My town is so Italian, I'm considered tall. It's like we represent Union 65. And my dad, I love my dad. Listen, my dad, he gave me life, right? But he also gave me facial hair. In my 20s. And he was the type of dad that would be like, Lauren, if a boy comes to this house, I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. Like he says this to me while he's cleaning his shotgun. That's my dad. I didn't get any dates in high school. You know what I mean? But that's all right. Actually, you know what? Pity and terror. Right here. I got it. She's looking at me with pity and terror. But you know what? I figured it out. I have a loophole. And I married a woman. And I think because I'm gay, I saved lives. So you're welcome with that. I never fit into my small town anyway. It didn't matter because my dad's Italian, right? But my mom is from Canada. So I grew up saying a lot of weird stuff. Like, how you doing? Eh? Hey, yous guys, you want to go out and about? I used to beat up a kid and be like, I'm sorry. I felt bipolar. Do you know what it's like growing up as the polite kid in New Jersey? It's lonely, sir. It's very, very lonely. And, you know, like, here's the thing. And Italians love being Italian. We're the Italians. I mean, it's the mob show. There's got to be at least some of you in the audience. Italians? All right, right there. That girl right there. She could be a serial killer. And Italians would be like, fucking what? It's a nice Italian girl over there. What are you going to do? Sometimes people got to die. What can I tell you? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to be Canadian. Nobody goes out for Canadian food, right? Like, my mom just put mayonnaise over everything. You know what I mean? So I grew up eating a lot of mayonnaise and pasta. And then I'm like, how did this happen? I don't, it's kind of weird. Because food is a big part of people's cultures. Would you agree on that? Would everybody agree on that? Yeah, food. It's a big thing. And I did not realize this until my dad came out. He visited me. This is a long time ago. And we went out to eat, and he was ordering. He said, yeah, I want a hoagie with some gabagool, some gouda skin, some bruschetta. What's the matter with this guy? He doesn't understand my order. And I'm like, Dad, calm down. I got this. People on the West Coast, they're just a little bit different. The gentleman would like a $5 footlong. The Italian. I thought my dad would get pissed, right, when I came out. He was like, what do I care? I told you to marry a doctor. She's a doctor. Right? In fact, I don't even have a good coming out story. I don't. And that's what we gay people get. That's our gay person quinceañera. You know what I mean? We get the coming out story. I don't have a good one because here's mine. I gathered people, my friends and family, and I was like, I got to tell you guys something. They're like, oh, you're pregnant. And I'm like, no. They're like, oh, you're finally going on a diet. I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm gay. And they're like, Lauren, you played softball. And you really were into it. So duh. So I just want to recap, right, at this point and tell you that my friends and family, they didn't care that I was gay. They care that I'm fat. I know. And the assumption that people make, right, is it's easier being in a same-sex relationship. That's what I heard all the time, right? But I'm sorry. Where are my straight guys? Straight guys? Okay. You and I have something in common, sir. Do you know what it is? Women. That is one of them, yes. This guy's a smart guy. You want to come up here? You be a comic? Here's the other thing that we have in common. Neither of us can read people's minds. You know what I mean? And I think you get off easier because you could be like, women, pfft, am I right? And I'm all like, women, ah, crap. I should know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, sir. I don't. Yeah, well, good. We're going to form a support group. Me and this guy who wants to join after in the lobby at the bar. Figure out what the hell we're doing with our wives, right? And everybody, listen, everybody, you know how there's one person in the relationship that, takes care of everything, making sure everybody has on schedule, making sure things are done, and the other one who's just, what's the word I'm looking for? Wrong. Guess which one I am. Yes. Thank you for making me feel, anyway, so, and here's the thing, everybody, we fight about the same stuff. It doesn't matter, right? How does the toilet paper roll get put on? How do you fold a fitted sheet? Why do I insist on breathing in a way that upsets my wife? You know, things like that. So here's the thing I want you guys to kind of get from this, right? It doesn't matter if you're gay, straight, whatever your gender is. All of us can be a shitty spouse. Thank you guys. I'm Lauren Caputo.